Don't be a flake. Don't run away from your feelings, babe. Don't be afraid. Don't be ashamed. Don't hesitate to say, hey, babe. Hey, babe. Hey, babe. Hey, babe. Hey, babe. Hey, babe.
Hey, babe, babe. Hey, babe, babe. Hey, girls say, boys say, hey, babe, babe. Hey, babe, babe. Hey, hey, baby. Hey, babe. What's up, babe?
How you doing?
How you doing?
You got some problems?
Yeah, this that grossed you out a little bit.
A little bit.
But no boogers on it. No boogers on it.
A little better.
Relatively dry.
That bag's getting some weight to it.
Got a tissue
I
bag.
gave you this bag 15 minutes ago.
And I'm
it
running,
looks like you went shopping for like a half hour.
I'm
Look at
running
that.
through a lot of tissues.
Wow.
So
Owls, seasonals.
owls. I took a COVID test. I'm COVID free, but the owls.
You can call Chris Al.
What's that?
You can call me Al. I shortened allergies to Al, and then I put your name in a song by Simon, Paul Simon.
Yeah.
It really took a shit.
You know what's something you could? You know what? It's another one you could get funky with is you could say my Al Jazeera's are on fire today.
Oh, I like that. Yeah. Americans use upwards of 255 billion 360 million disposable facial tissues a year.
Yep, billions.
Wow.
Just in
a
America.
quarter trillion tissues.
I would say
Kleenex, by the way.
I've used in the span of the last 15 to 20 minutes 55 of your
You're
tissues.
firing through them.
Firing through. I cannot stop sneezing, and it's clear liquid snot juice, which is telling me it's allergies.
Oh. Tissues can be manufactured using trees that are turned into wood chips and then cooked to separate the fiber from the glue that holds the tree together. This fiber is then formed into a sheet and ultimately into a tissue. You're destroying the rainforest.
I'm destroying the rainforest. I've had enough of the trees.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm back on the road doing stand-up. Go to chrisdcomedy.com. Check the website. See if your city's on there. We got a lot of shows sold out. We're adding a lot of shows. I appreciate the fan support so much. That's chrisdcomedy.com.
What do? You go Kleenex? You go Puffs? You go Target brand? What do you do? What do you like?
No, I go Puffs.
Is there a tissue brand besides Kleenex and Puffs that are front runners? I couldn't name more besides
Kleenex, Puffs,
or No Frills.
or no, or the Rite Aid brand or whatever it is.
Yeah, but besides, but the name brands Kleenex and Puffs.
I think it's Kleenex and Puffs. And yeah, I think it's Kleenex and Puffs. And you wonder why Charmin hasn't released a tissue paper for the nose.
Yeah.
Only tissue paper for the butt.
They focus heavy on the ass, Charmin.
On the ass.
Charmin. It probably came up in meetings.
Right.
And the CEO or the president was like, if another person brings up a nose,
Yeah.
I told you where it's going to be a very ass summer.
Yeah, we're
It's
focusing
all
on
ass.
buttholes only.
Yeah.
Because you would think the same comfort and softness that I apply to my butthole with Charmin, I would also like to apply to my nose. Shout out Charmin.
You shout out Charmin, shout out tissue products, shout out colds, shout out solutions to colds one day maybe.
You want to throw, Charmin wants to throw us a promo code, we're listening.
You ever see the Charmin commercials? They get cutesy because they put a cartoon bear in there. Like, we don't know.
Yes.
He's got to wipe his ass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They get all
Yeah.
cute with it. They don't just show some huge dude on the bowl being like, flush, and be like, Charmin.
Did you see the video of the teenager who literally hip checked a bear because the bear was coming over the fence to eat her dogs?
No.
First of all, it's the video says it's a teenager, but this woman looks like she's an 80-year-old Italian woman. But it says it's yeah. Look at this. California teenager fights off bear attacking dogs. Watch this. Look at this. Look at this. Watch this. This is
It's
crazy.
a straight up
you
bear.
saw this, Pimp?
This is crazy.
You saw it.
Yeah.
Look at this. Watch this.
Holy shit, it's a bear. Oh
Yep.
my God, it's a full grizzly.
Yeah, with the kids.
No.
Yes, it's got the bear and the two kids. Mama bear.
Wow, she must have escaped from
Then
the
the
circus.
dogs come out and start talking shit. And the bear's swiping at the dogs.
Yo, the dog's not backing down. That bag is... Oh my God.
Threw the bear right off the thing.
But where's the mini dog?
No, everybody got away. But that's a teenager. She looks like a 50, 67-year-old woman.
She did what you would do in prison. She walked right up to the biggest bear, and she punched him right in the throat.
Yeah. Now, what would you do? Would you just say...
In prison?
Well, yes, we're going to get to that. Yes, but also if bears are attacking your dogs...
She was in a good position. I'll tell you why.
Okay.
That bear was on the top of that ledge, that cement ledge, and she had balance on her side because all she did was shove that bear off like he was a punk ass.
Had balance on her side, and also she had Jesus on her side.
She had both.
Yeah.
If that bear was on the floor with her and like on the ground where she was, and she went to shove it, every one of those people, the video would have been about 10 minutes longer. We would have watched the bear eat every one of them.
Every single one of them.
I was saying that bear must have escaped from the circus because like that high wire act that he was coming in on just to and the kids.
Very.
But we saw a live video of a bear training his cubs to be in the circus.
Yes.
Then this woman came in and messed it up.
I'll tell you what. I just came from the La Brea tar pits. And the
just before here,
yeah, just before I came from the La Brea tar pits, and they had a statue of a bear, a prehistoric bear that they found standing on its hind legs. I think it was called a short-hair black bear. This thing stood about 19 feet on its hind legs. It was humongous. Shout out La Brea tar pits. It actually smells like a fart in there because the tar pit is still seeping the same tar that woolly mammoths and saber-tooth tigers got caught in. It's the same tar that's
You're
right there in La
me.
Brea right now. La Brea tar pits.
Short-haired black bear don't care.
Yeah. They bought
look at that thing.
This La Brea tar pits bear was the biggest, most intimidating thing I've ever seen.
Back. Okay, there's a lot of Pim. Can you go back to that because there's a lot of preconceived notions about what you do. What do you know from just from people's comments and like from pop culture that you're supposed to do if you get attacked by a bear? I've heard multiple things.
Okay. I don't. If I get attacked by a bear. Is it stop, drop, and roll?
I think that is a fire.
Okay,
I think that's a fire.
Is it? Okay.
Did you see The Revenant?
With Leonardo DiCaprio.
All too real. Did you see the bear attack?
Yes.
Wild, right?
Wild.
Like it was hard to watch.
Well, let me take another stab at this then.
Okay.
So it's not stop, drop, and roll. Is it?
I'm just telling you what I know. I don't know if it's true.
Is it you sit still and don't move a muscle because it can't really see things that aren't moving? It can only see things. It
can't see?
It can't really see. Or that's a T-Rex. That's from Jurassic Park.
Yeah,
that's a T-Rex.
Yeah. Well, is it that what it was?
Yeah.
I think, yeah. I heard
T-Rex,
two
you
things.
can't move.
I heard two things, and they're both opposite things. One I heard is don't play dead.
Okay.
Play dead. And then how do you play dead, by the way? Do you know, I was in front of two grizzly bears that were fighting, and I was like right in front of them.
Why did you
do that? On the show, they put me in a cage with grizzlies.
They
put me in a cage the size of my body, and then they let me out into a grizzly bear farm, and then they threw fried chicken because bears love fried chicken. They threw fried chicken at the cage and got it stuck in the cage. And then bears came and ate the fried chicken from the cage and got into a fight in front of my face. That's me.
Oh my God. But let me ask you this: we're just looking at this video or still image of the grizzly bear thing right now. What's the point of the helmet? They're gonna rip that helmet. They'll rip your head clean off.
I think the helmet was like wear a GoPro.
Okay, but it was now it's safe.
No, dude, the bear. You if you've never been that close to a bear, when they just slightly growl, it sounds like you're at the Indy 500 and the cars are passing you.
Really?
Like the reverberation from their chest and their breath smells like a smell I've never smelled in my entire life.
Disgusting.
It smells like a combination of like bear intestine, whatever that might be, plus all sorts of oddities like fish and whatevers.
You ever seen the video of the bear attacking the deer? You ever seen this?
I don't know.
You want to really be uncomfortable?
This
is nature, though.
Yeah,
Look, it's just nature. Look, listen to this.
I can't watch it.
No,
you can watch it.
It's just the sound. Listen to the sound of the yell.
You can watch it. You can watch it.
Listen.
It'll haunt me. It'll haunt me. It'll haunt my dreams.
But this is nature.
I know, but you know what? Sometimes nature's not for me.
Okay. And I have a question. When you're doing the Joker's bit, how many hours you in that cage?
I actually almost passed out in that cage because what they had originally, the heat. My God, the heat. It was like 100 degrees, right? And I was already nervous, and they put me in this thing, and they had to strap me in. They were so nervous that I would accidentally put my hands near the cage and that it would get swiped off, that they tied my hand. They wanted to tie my hands down, tie my chest down, and tie my feet in so that even if a bear tried to get in, it wouldn't get close enough to me. Right. So I am a little claustrophobic. And so in the heat, in there, tied down, on camera, they will, because what happened was I wasn't just in that cage. That cage was gift wrapped. So they gave the bears a present. So the bears came and ripped the present open. But when they closed up the present in the gift wrap, it was really like pieces of wood. Yeah, see? And so there was no air getting in there, and it was 95 degrees. And
oh my God.
I don't know if it's on camera, but like if it made it to air, but I almost passed out like live on camera. I was going like this, and I was going, guys, I'm gonna pass out. I'm gonna pass out, and I kept like losing.
And were they just laughing at you?
No, they like running over and like spraying me and like opening a piece of the gift and letting air in.
Oh my god.
Yeah. There's a point in this bit where the two bears fight right in front of me, and one takes a swipe and one tries to bite the other one, and I think I pissed, shit, and vomited at the same exact time.
Did you really actually truthfully do it in your pants? Did you do?
No, but might as well.
Might as well.
Yeah. If there was anything there to come out, it would have came out.
So how long were you actually in the cage, though?
An hour, maybe.
What? Oh my God.
Yeah.
Was that one of those? Now, is that when you film something like that? Is that the only thing you do that day, or did then they say, "All right, now we're going to do promo reads"?
You just missed it. You just missed it. It's the only. Usually, it's the only thing I'll do that day. Sometimes we double up.
Look at that.
Yeah. Like out of nowhere, dude. You just feel like they want to get in that cage. They could not. Yeah.
And was that scream terrifying?
I mean, I'd probably scream if you put up the volume. I'd probably scream, and
they'll rip us.
They were like the sound is so deep that it rattles your chest.
Now, let me ask you a question. Let's say the bear.
Girls say, boys say,
let's say. Yeah. What would happen? What would happen if they did rip off the front of the cage? What's the protocol then? Is there somebody there with a tranquilizer gun?
Yeah,
there was somebody there with a trank gun.
I mean, I don't know if they had a trank gun, but there was the trainers that own the whatever the reservation we were on or whatever.
But
I don't know what they're gonna do. They're gonna be like, what are they gonna say? Like, Spike, don't. Whatever.
Was that the bear's name?
I
Spike?
don't know what the bear's name is.
Imagine its name was like Melissa. Its name was Edna.
Melissa, please
come on.
Melissa.
Have you ever seen a moose live in person?
They're
prehistoric
brick shit houses.
Look, Google moose walking in street, and they have it where it's
a moose will kill you.
It's 3 times the size of an SUV. I'm talking about an Infiniti.
A moose will kill you.
Look at this. Look at how big this moose is. This is for realsies.
It looks fake. It looks like something
fake.
It's 3 times the size of an SUV. It looks fake.
Look at how big the moose is.
And they're fast.
It looks like a dinosaur.
Yeah. Look at that. It looks like a legitimate dinosaur. It's the biggest moose they've ever seen.
Oh. Them too, like you got to steer clear of them. Don't go anywhere near them. They'll charge you like an elephant. Oh, so with the bears, right? Play dead. Which, by the way, if a bear comes over and starts nipping at you a little bit, like just to see, like, let me see if this is lunch or not or whatever it is, and then how are you supposed to play dead through that?
Yeah,
I mean, I guess you can't get up at that point.
No.
So you just. I mean, people have been in this situation. That's what I'm saying. Like, we're like playing little games here, being like, imagine. But like, people have been in a situation where they're just like, there's a 2,000-pound bear above them, and they're just like, just don't do anything. But then I also heard stand up and put your arms up and be like, so you're like challenging, because like, if you get tall, like that's like showing them that like you're flexing.
What I do.
No, yes. Did you hear that?
I did. No, I did. But what I actually do, this is why, because you asked me once, why do you always do this? I constantly, wherever I go, I always make sure that I have 3 to 4 packs of salmon in case I get attacked by a bear. I throw the salmon and then I run away.
Thousands of days not using that salmon.
It doesn't.
Thousands of days.
But you don't know.
But the day that comes that the bear is there.
Well, because of the overpopulation problem we have, we're more and more, we're increasing, encroaching upon wild bears, wild mooses habitats.
Meese. Miso soup. Miso horny.
So that's what. Shout out 40-Year-Old Virgin.
You so crazy.
Yes.
What's 40-Year-Old Virgin?
The movie with Steve Carell.
No, but why did you shout it out?
Because he goes, me so horny.
Shout out 2 Live Crew.
Yeah, shout out 2 Live Crew.
You know what's cool about the bears? I found out that
the bears.
All the bears that attack humans in national parks, they cage them and ship them to Yellowstone. And Yellowstone has all the most aggressive bears.
Also, Yellowstone's like Rikers.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
Wow.
Yellowstone is
it's like Australia. It's back in the day where they shipped criminals to Australia.
Yellowstone is the Rikers of bears.
Oh, that's so funny. Like these bears with like teardrops on their face.
Gag affiliated bears.
So funny.
Yeah. Okay.
He's flashing claws.
So let's say
he's like, argh.
So let's see what it says. So it says fight back.
If a bear actually attacks, fight back. Use anything and everything as a weapon. Rocks, sticks, fists, and your teeth. Aim your blows on the bear's face, particularly the eyes and snout. When a black bear sees that their victim is willing to fight to the death, they usually just give up.
Interesting.
Well, you think you got what it takes? That's a black bear, though. I think black bears are a little bit more, like, user-friendly.
Black bears
like
are
docile.
yeah.
I think they come for the garbage, but you can be like, shoo, shoo.
So the brown bear is
grizzly is like...
Grizzly. So here with the bear, let's go. What is the most dangerous? Top 5 most dangerous bears.
I think the thing you don't want to do is turn your back and run.
Right.
Did I ever tell you I got attacked by a cloud leopard by turning my back?
A cloud leopard?
I was invited to the Nashville Zoo for like behind the scenes taste.
Okay.
Like we were going in and out all the cages and everything.
Right.
Every time I go to Nashville, I have a connect there, and we take the backyard, the back
You're
way.
big on Nashville. Big.
I love Nash.
Who doesn't love Nash?
Nash Bridges. You ever watch that? Me neither.
No. Steve Nashville.
And they got these baby cloud leopards, right? I actually have pictures of me holding. They were this big. We were feeding them. There was one this little. Year or two later, I go back. They go, do you want to see the cloud leopard that you held in your arms when it was just birthed?
Yeah.
They take me to this huge cage, and there's trees in the cage and everything. And the snow leopard is now about this big.
It'll kill you now.
Kill you in a heartbeat. But you don't think it. It's like it's like the size of a dog almost, like a medium-sized dog, maybe even bigger.
But it's a killing machine though.
Okay, so they're like, you'll be all right. You'll be all right. Just don't turn your back on it, right? And I didn't I don't know why I turned my back on it, but I didn't really. But like it was on the thing, and I turned a little bit, and it went like this, and it swiped and left a bloody claw mark on my arm, like from something you'd see like out of it swiped and literally clawed my arm, and I was like, whoa, and whoa, 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 and I was like, damn, I didn't do anything. I just kind of turned I just slightly turned, and it swiped at me.
Why?
You believe that shit?
Because what is it? It just thinks you're...
I think it's like, it's a prey thing where it's like, if you turn, it feels like it can get you or something. I don't know. Like if you,
or it's a respect thing. It's like you turn your back on me.
Yeah, that's kind of probably
it's like,
what it is.
really, I'm the snow leopard.
Yeah, don't you dare turn your back on me.
Don't you dare turn your back on me.
Yeah.
Now, I wanted to... there was
but a bear, you're going to square up with it?
a bear...
Or you're going to just be like... It's one or the other. You either have to be like,
Well, I do cardio kickboxing 2 to 3 times a week.
Yeah.
So with that being said,
so Google grizzly bear attack / cardio kickbox question mark.
yes.
See what comes up.
Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Yeah, because I'm thinking.
I love that you actually Googled that. Like something's like a result's gonna come up.
Now, if you were gonna get eaten by an animal, what animal would you prefer to be eaten by?
Ooh, something that's gonna do it quick.
Go for the jugular.
Can I say dino? Because that's just a bite. I'm like a Flintstone vitamin to them.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know.
I kind of think. I don't want to get eaten by any animal, but I kind of think if I was going to get eaten by an animal, I'd rather be eaten by an animal that's also going to simultaneously drown me, because I think the pain and fear of drowning will outweigh the pain of having my flesh being eaten.
But you're getting both. What do you mean? Like a gator?
I just think when you're drowning, you'll
like a hippo.
Yeah,
hippo got to be a bad way. Yo. I'd probably rather go.
Has there ever been a human being eaten by a hippo?
Has to be.
By the cartel. By the cartel. He had all those hippos. That's why they have a hippo problem where the cartel used to be based.
He would feed, Pablo Escobar would feed him to the hippos?
Get the hell out of here.
Hungry, hungry hippos.
Whoa. You rather get attacked by a hippo or a gator? I think a gator locks. So maybe it's less painful than like just continual chomps.
Yeah.
But a hippo's got to be, from what I know from cartoons and stuff, don't hippos just have like dull molars?
They don't look like they have very sharp teeth.
They look like they just have like human teeth in hippo form.
It's got to be a powerful bite.
That's got to break your leg off clean in a chomp, right?
Clean in a chomp.
Well, I don't necessarily know if an alligator's breaking your leg off in one felt swoop of like a chomp.
But a hippo, swallowed, chewed, and drowned by hippos. Hippos are remarkably agile and aggressive. They occasionally kill or scavenge impala, kudu, and buffalo. Sometimes they even kill humans. On nightly sojourns out of the water, hippos trek miles to nibble on tasty vegetation, including crops, making humans and hippos uneasy neighbors.
Wow. They eat Chevy Impalas.
Wow. That's easy. That's very hard to do. I could see if they could eat. They could eat right through a Tesla.
What is
a Chevy Impala?
What is a hippo's life? What is it? You just float around half out of the water, and then you walk a few miles to nibble on some vegetation.
Your eyes and ears are out of the water, and then you walk. You eat a few vegetables.
Hippo is amongst the most dangerous animal in the world. Highly aggressive and unpredictable nature. That's why nobody has a pet hippopotamus.
How do they? Let me ask you this: how are they so fat? How are they so bottom heavy? If all they doing is walking miles and miles and miles to nibble on vegetation.
Hippos got that ass though.
Where they get that ass from?
Hippos got that ass.
But where hippos get that ass from? If they're gonna just walk it out,
they eat fatty vegetables. 4 hippopotamuses were kept by Pablo Escobar in the late 70s, and upon his death, they were allowed to wander his unattended estate. By 2019, their population had grown to approximately 100. His 4 just ancestrally banged and created 100. Oh, what about an ancestral hippo? That thing with a wonky eye just chomping everything.
it up.
Causing concerns that they might harm the native flora and fauna in the area. Don't know what those things are.
It'd be very hard for me, by the way, to play dead to try to save my life from a bear during allergy season. Very difficult for me.
Yeah, because
depending on the season, I can't.
Look at this. You'd be running from him holding the bag.
Yeah. How many? I think we're 38 tissues in, by the way.
Yeah, but let me ask you a question. Before I get to this, though, how quickly are you discarding a tissue? You know what I think? I think I'm in the camp of people that uses the tissue a little too long.
Right.
I always because I think I'm going to run through them, and if I run through them and I need more, I'm going to be screwed. So I try to get like a couple of uses out of one tissue. Not if I have like a cold and I'm just blowing shit out of my body.
Right.
But if it's like a general nose blow, like you said, like I might fold it twice and like put it in the pocket. Is that gross?
It's not gross, but for me, I use tissues like toilet paper. One wipe and it's gone.
Oh, you don't use like toilet paper like 10 times?
No, once I wipe once, it's gone.
Gone.
It's right in the bowl.
2-ply, 1-ply? What are you doing there?
I go probably 2.
Yeah.
I go 2-ply. But I've been being told, I was told this for years. I mean, by my mother, as long as I can remember, that I use too much toilet paper. I'm the guy who use a roll of toilet paper.
I don't think there's a parent out there though to assuage your concerns that say their kids don't use too much toilet paper.
Right.
I think that's square one for parents.
Right.
You know, I never heard someone be like, you know something about my daughter? Very efficient with the toilet paper.
No, nobody ever. Yeah. My daughter likes to wipe her butt, the proper amount, wipe her butt, and then take the roll of toilet paper and throw it in the toilet bowl. She likes to do that. So I'll quite often be like, not only did she
gangster.
She just throws the roll in there just for no reason.
She's like, I don't even wipe my ass. I just take the whole roll, throw it in the toilet, and just give everyone the finger.
Well, what she was doing for about 6 months, we had no idea why, is when the toilet paper roll would finish and she'd be the one using it, she would just do her business, whatever, take the toilet paper roll and put them in like a little box she had in the back of her room. So one day we were cleaning her room and we found, I'm not lying, about 25 just discarded, like the brown cardboard rolls of toilet paper.
Oh yeah, you know what's trick I learned about that? I saw someone do it once. They were smoking weed inside their home. Yeah, of course Pimp knows this.
Yeah.
And they put like a dryer sheet or like a, what do you call that? Like when you fabric softener sheet.
Okay.
They stuff a bunch of those inside a paper towel, toilet paper roll,
right?
And then they put like a paper towel and they rubber band it on the end, and then they blow. Jesus Christ! I really hope it's allergies. And then And then they blow it into the toilet paper roll so that it's a filter. So the weed smoke gets caught into the dryer sheets.
Okay,
and it doesn't come out. You know about this?
They did that in college a lot. They called them sploofs, I think.
Never heard that, but yeah.
Well, let me ask you a question.
New every time.
Sploof? Let me ask you a question.
That doesn't sound like what that should be called. Sploof sounds like. What did you think sploof sounds like?
Sploof? If you said give me the definition of a sploof,
yeah,
I would think that a sploof is when I would say that's when a painter
is it a noun, a verb?
Takes like that like ball like thing and paints the wall with like.
Oh, that's such a good guess.
Like,
off the top of the dome.
I'm sploofing. I'm a sploof
it's
painter.
Like a way to do texture on paint.
I'm a sploof painter.
I'm gonna sploof this.
Wait, but are you saying then that my daughter's sploofing and I need to have a sit down with me, her, and her mother?
I'm saying that she's sick. She's getting smart and wise to the world now. Maybe she watches the Patreon or something. She gets ideas.
So we need to keep the dryer sheets away from my daughter.
It'd be hysterical if she was just wailing away at weed in the room and you just found a bucket of sploofs.
Well, yeah, her American Girl dolls, they're all smoking joints.
She doesn't have tea parties. Yeah. She just smokes all the American Girl dolls out.
My daughter's doing ayahuasca tea parties with the American Girl dolls.
Do you have any dryer sheets?
Yeah.
A hippo skin is bulletproof.
Let's shoot a
Are
hippo
you
on the
fucking kidding
Patreon.
me right
We
now?
gotta test
right
it.
now. We want to shoot hippos right now. It can, however, be removed with a zipper located underneath the torso of the animal.
With the zipper?
If you plan on shooting a hippo, your best bet is seducing it first. Wait, what?
Wait, hold on, wait. So now they're saying if you want to shoot and kill a hippo, you got to also have sex with it? Try to have sex with it?
What the hell was that about?
What the hell article was that? They said that sounds like an article that homeless pimp wrote after.
Imagine not knowing that a hippo's skin is bulletproof, finding yourself in a place where a hippo might attack you, having a gun, and thinking it's not the last day for me, pulling it out, being like blocka, 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 hitting the hippo with 3 in the dome, and the hippo's like, nah, my skin's bulletproof.
It just
and then you
spits
just
them
get chomped by those dull human molars that they have.
It's like in the movie The Mask. It just fucking takes the bullets and it just starts shooting it back at you. I wonder if dinosaur skin was bulletproof then as well. I would imagine yes.
It's got to be a hard outer shell.
So
almost like a...
Jurassic Park's bullshit then. You can't shoot those dinosaurs.
What's that magic shell that you put on like ice cream and it hardens?
Magic shell?
Yeah, magic shell.
From the ice cream truck guy.
Yeah. Like, and it hardens.
Yes.
Like you put chocolate and then it gets stiff.
Yeah.
That's a treat.
That's a treat. You just gave me some edible arrangement treats. I appreciated that.
Did you like that?
Chocolate
They were
covered
dipped in
bananas
chalk.
and a chocolate covered cheesecake. It was good.
Yeah, it was good.
Shout out edible arrangements.
Shout out edible arrangements. Shout out anything edible that's arranged. You know what I was going to say before about Kleenex?
Shout out. What about here? Let me just real quick.
Please.
How about this as a business?
Please.
Edible arranged marriages. What do you think of that?
So you're given a bride or a husband, and then
They're dipped in chocolate.
They're dipped in chocolate.
When they arrive,
and you just eat them.
You don't have to eat them, but they're dipped in chocolate.
What would you do if you were arranged? Would you get arranged? You think you could make an arranged marriage work? People do it. Seems if that's the culture, I guess that's it. You just be like, all right, but it has to suck though if you get arranged with someone and they are ugly.
They have a thing.
They
that
have
you
to be
just
at
can't
least
stomach.
passable.
Yeah.
They can't have they can't have stuff like halitosis or something.
No, you can't do it. Or just weird feet or something like that.
Yeah, I could get over weird feet.
You get over weird feet. I have.
If I had to, I'd rather have someone have weird feet than bad breath their whole life. If I was going to get arranged,
right? Could you date a person with missing a limb?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, but no prosthetic.
Yeah, yeah. Well, no, sure, I could do that. No, well, yeah, of course.
What about someone who has a limb but their arm is very small, like a birth defect, but they have like a nub of an arm with what about that?
Sure. Yeah. Well, why wouldn't I?
No, I don't know.
Could you?
Yeah. What about a person with one eye? Could you do that?
No problem. Yeah, I mean, I there's probably everything but that eye I probably could like about them still.
What about a full-blown terrorist?
That's where I might draw the line.
Right. But if you had a
yeah.
connection, maybe.
Yeah, I know they're a terrorist.
They're open with you.
But other than when they're doing the terrorism stuff, they're just top notch.
They have all 4 limbs and both eyes, but the catch is they're a terrorist.
Ugh. Nah. It'd have to be hard. What if you didn't know they were a terrorist? You fell in love and you found out they were a terrorist. What about that? I mean, deep though. Deep. You find out 3 years in. You guys have matching shirts and shit. Like you're into real couple shit.
We're a beautiful couple. I would say.
Would you try to get them away from terrorism, or would you be like, I am scorned. I can't believe you didn't tell me this. This is an atrocity. You're a terrible person. You might think you have your reasons, but terrorism of any kind is just not for me. And then would you just be like, what if the sex was great? Like, what if everything you're banging on all cylinders with this person, and then what if it was like a minor one, like a bomb, no injuries,
and then they got out of it.
They got out of it, but they said that bomb was me. There was no one injured, and I'm not going to do it anymore.
I could deal with that. And honestly, even if they were a full scale, like I'm talking about a full scale, no holds bar, active international terrorist, but I was in love with them.
I almost passed out.
I would say
no. What do you mean?
It's not because you're in love with them.
I know.
That supersedes.
I know, but you heard the song.
acts.
Sometimes love just ain't enough. Baby, sometimes love just ain't enough.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
By the way, Pimp just pulled something up that was wild. It said that
Let's go back to the video.
40 to 50. There's a 40 to 50% divorce rate in the United States. There's a 90%. There's a 90% arranged marriage rate in India and only a 1% divorce rate.
Wow.
So it is literally almost unheard of.
You're locked in.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Sal, you know what's one thing I notice about you is you always have a nice hard cock.
What's
your secret?
You're very perceptive because I try to keep that out of people's sight lines.
I've noticed it. So
Yeah.
what is it about your rockin' hot boner?
I didn't always have that. It all started when we started getting sponsored by Blue Chew.
That's what it is. Okay, so that's what it is. Because all of a sudden now it's like you get up, you turn the light switch on and off.
Yeah.
Because you just got a boner the whole show.
That's right. And I like to just have boners in regular life.
Yes.
Not for even when I'm being intimate. A lot of people take
Yeah.
the Blue Chew when they want to be intimate.
Yeah.
Me, I like taking the Blue Chew and just feeling my way through the day.
Yeah. The other day I saw on Good Morning America, I said somebody took his Blue Chew this morning.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable. They mic'd it.
They might. Yeah. I had a lav on my collar and on my zipper.
So there you go. And the best part about it, Sal, is
It's
as you know,
discreet.
discreet. It's done online. No visits to the doctor's office. No awkward conversations. No waiting in line at the pharmacy. Blue Chew's tablets are made in the good old USA and prepared and shipped direct to your door in a discreet package. That's the big thing.
Same active ingredients as your V's and your C's, but it's in a chewable form, which I don't think anyone else does, and it's at
No.
a fraction of the cost.
The kids can take it. Doable. No, I'm
No,
kidding.
that's not
a
right.
joke.
That's
that
a
was
joke, and we're going to say here right now that's a joke.
That's a joke.
Kids do not take this at all. This is for adults. As a matter of fact, if you're listening right now and you're a kid, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Shoo,
Get rid
shoo.
of daddy's pills. There you go. Okay.
Fraction of the cost, a full-size boner.
Full-size boner. All you have to do if you want the discount and you really want to enjoy your nice, thick, veiny erection, what you got to do is go to BlueChew.com, use the promo code HeyBabe, and you're going to get your first month free. We're giving you a free month of boners. I mean, what else do you want from us, guys?
Yeah. Boners were really, I mean, you know, boners are free for a long time in life.
Yes.
But then sometimes
Yeah.
they're not.
They're not.
And then they're basically making bonus free again.
Hear about this. How about this? Go to BlueChew.com, put in the promo code HeyBabe. You're going to get the first month free. Get a boner, take a picture of it, tweet it at HeyBabe.
Do not do that.
That's what I need you to do. And if you're a lady listening and your husband can't get it up, why not a little Blue Chew for a surprise
Take a little
gift?
Blue Chew, tape your intimate moment with your husband, send it to heybabe podcast @gmail.com.
Yes.
We will review the tapes and we'll
Yes.
pick a winner.
Absolutely. BlueChew.com, promo code HeyBabe, first month free. Absolutely. That's 30 days of a rockin' hard cock on us.
Kick off your summer in style, folks, with the brand that's reinventing men's basics. You know who I'm talking about? It's the return of the Mac Weldon.
Return of the Mac
Weldon, yes, is so much more than just underwear.
Yeah.
Their full collection, t-shirts, polos, button-ups, shorts, pants, swims, and so much more. Light, breathable fabric technology. Mac Weldon keeps you cool and comfortable all summer. I'm telling you right now,
Yeah.
comfort means the most to me right now.
Look at my pants right now. Look at the
function
flexibility.
over form. I agree with you.
Athleisure.
It's
Mac
unbelievable.
Weldon's I got on, not the socks, but the pants. Mac Weldon, everybody.
You're an active person with an active lifestyle. You need
Yeah.
a clothing brand that suits your needs.
How about
I
this?
made that up.
How
From
about
what-
this? And they got the summer wear coming out. You can dive right into Mac Weldon swim line with trunk and board short options that are quick to dry and have 4-way stretch fabric. And I wear some of the Mac Weldon t-shirts in the pool because I'm a guy that goes in the pool with his t-shirt on.
I do that as well. And when you're not in the pool, Mac Weldon's new Maverick Tech Chino short and Radius short are the perfect additions to your summer wardrobe.
Yeah.
They'll keep you comfortable so you can confidently power through your most active days. Comfortability
Number
is
one.
what we're stressing here.
Number one, for 20% off your first order. I mean, this is a no-brainer. 20% off the first order. Go to macweldon.com/heybabe and enter the promo code HeyBabe. That's macweldon.com/heybabe. Use the promo code HeyBabe. 20% off your first order. Mac Weldon, they're reinventing men's basics, and I'm telling you, it's worth it. It's unbelievable. It's what I'm going to be wearing for the summer.
As am I. Get Mac on the phone.
Call
I want
him.
to talk to Mac.
Somebody call him.
I gotta talk to Mac.
I gotta talk to Mac.
There's a guy, right? It's a guy.
Yeah.
I want to talk to him. He's doing big things.
Here's a song. Return
of the Mac Weldon.
Divorce rate for arranged marriages across the board, whether you're in India, United States, wherever, is only 4%. So if it's arranged,
because I think that's the mentality going in. It's
Right.
arranged. It's already
Right.
arranged. So your job is to see it through.
I am fully 100% confident my mother and father would arrange the 100% completely wrong person for me.
Yeah.
No, they wouldn't even come close. My mother would arrange somebody for me who I just have no interest in. I just know that for sure. I mean, every time I've been single, some of the Facebook profiles that I get from my mom and dad be like, "What about her?"
Your parents send you Facebook profiles.
When I was
being like,
it happened a couple times. When I was single the last time, my father sent, I swear to God, I'm not lying. My father sent me a Facebook profile of a woman that was my stepmom, one of my stepmom's friends, 51 years old, 3 kids. She was been divorced for 15 years. He was like, "What about her?" I said, "Dad, she's 51 years old. I'm 33. One of her kids is 19.
But you're giving her a scarlet letter. You just told me you would date an international terrorist.
If I was in love with her.
Right. But what if you fall in love with the 51-year-old with 3 kids?
And she turns out to be terrorist?
No. That's what I'm saying. You're like, I can date an international terrorist, but then you're like, 3 kids. Ugh.
Yeah. No, and nothing against 51-year-olds. I mean,
I'll tell you right now, those 3 kids will probably terrorize you.
Terrorized, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, 51-year-old is fine. I mean, being 51 is, I'm going to be 51 one day, hopefully. You never know if I make it through this cold. Or allergies. But 51, I guess the only thing would be is, if you're looking for like a long-term relationship, is a 51-year-old woman and a 33-year-old guy, is that too much of an age gap?
Nah.
You don't think so?
51's not out to pasture yet.
No
I would
way.
say 61. That's
getting dicey.
It's bordering.
71?
That's up there.
81.
What's the oldest person you think you could sleep with and not feel disgusting?
Not feel disgusting? Because
let me take that back.
Yeah.
Because you could still, Sophia Loren is, and not feel.
I'd have sex with Barbara Walters right now.
Not feel something like unnatural, like this feels like there's too big of a gap between us. Disgusting is probably the wrong word. But when I was thinking about it, I was thinking of like 100. Did you ever see, what's that, Kenny Powers?
Yeah,
There's an outtake where Stevie, he's telling that he slept with this woman that in a nursing home that he used to know, and she's like, I think she's like 96 or 103, and he thinks it's cool, and he's like, I slept with her, and then like, yo, you slept with 100, and then he tries to take it back. You know what I mean? But like, you could sleep with a 90-year-old woman.
90 years old, I don't know that I could.
Look, the woman has all her wits, completely sound, healthy, lives on her own. Like, I don't mean like she's like laid up or anything. Like she's independent. She's just that age.
Breast implants?
Whatever you like.
I don't like breast implants.
Then no, all natch.
Wow.
She got
all
natties.
natch, 91 years old?
Yeah. Am
I in love with her? Is she a terrorist?
Sure.
I don't think I could, actually.
Let's not even go extreme. At your age right now,
43 tissues, by the way.
At your age right now, do you think you could sleep with a 60-year-old?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm 36, about to be 37. I can sleep with a 6-year-old.
You can sleep with a 6-year-old as a spriteful 60?
Yes.
Okay. 65.
Only thing is, it's now 65. We're starting to get to like my mother's age.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say no at 65. 60, I would say 60 is my cutoff.
60.
55 is preferable.
There you have it. If you have any listeners 55 or whatever, you're fair game.
I'm into 55.
55 is not that old. I mean, I'm 44.
Yeah.
So you're
Sally
saying like
Field
a decade from now, you would sleep with me. Okay.
A decade.
Yeah.
I wouldn't sleep with you now, but 10 years older. I'll see you in 10 years.
Very good, Pimpy. 14 hottest. That's a thing. Here's a list of the 14 hottest celebrities over 60. Sally Field, 67. God love her. Sigourney Weaves, 64. Jessica Lange's, 64.
Who I cannot believe is not Asian.
Who?
Jessica Lange.
Why?
Isn't Lang an Asian last name?
I don't know. Lange? I doubt that.
Oh, I thought it was Lang.
Is that an Asian name?
Let me ask you this.
Sounds like one.
So the E for you, the E is a discrepancy that makes it not Asian. What if her name was Jessica Wang, Wange? Would you think she's Asian?
Like that's like a Seinfeld episode, Donna Chang.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, but she was white and blonde. And Jerry's like, you know, you're not Chinese.
Shout out China, obviously. No, yeah.
Shout out China.
Yeah.
Shout out North. Shout out South.
Yes.
Julie Christie, 72. Christy Brinkley, 60.
Smoking.
Helen Mirren, 68. Susan Sarandon, 67. I mean, all gorgeous women. How old is Cindy Crawford?
57.
I am in love with her.
55.
To this day, I love her so much. She's perfect. She's just the tops.
55. She's 55 years old. What about Betty White?
99.
Is that too old? She's a comedy legend.
For the story, no disrespect, but no, I don't know. What do you think the oldest person alive is right now that has had actual enjoyable intercourse?
Google it, pimp.
I mean, does someone keep that stat?
The oldest person alive right now, by the way, is Kane Tanaka at 118 years, 152 days. But Lucille Randon is right there at 117 years, 112 days. So she's coming right up that ass, Kane.
Lucille could take it if Kane drops and Lucille lasts another year.
Yeah.
I love the name Lucille.
And then back-to-back Latinos.
Kane Tanaka. Wait, 118 is 118 years. All right. You live to 90. Fair game. You're like pretty full life, 90. Imagine living 28 years past 90.
I mean, she looks exactly what I thought she would look like. Barely.
That's Kane Tanaka.
Barely alive. She just has her face is just stuck in a open mouth, like I'm in pain every second of the day.
God bless this
God
woman.
bless Kane Tanaka, which sounds like a great wrestler's name.
Yeah, the old Japan's Kane Tanaka. 118, which means she was born in what, 1903?
Very good with the math.
1903. Wow. She's a global.
Oh my God! Do you realize
she's a global, literally universal treasure. She's the oldest living. She's a relic. She's a living relic. Every single person out of the 8 billion on this planet, she's older than 8 billion people. The odds of that.
She was already 41 years old when World War II ended. She was 41. She was in her 40s when WW2 ended.
Wait. Yeah. How old are you?
36.
Okay, if I'm doing quick math, she was 80. Hold on, 30. You're 36. So
36.
minus her 18 gets you back to 18. Gets her to 100. You minus that. She was 82 when you were born.
When I was born, she was already 82.
82 when you were born.
She's still alive right now.
Wow.
Beat COVID.
I mean, if she like every little thing you think
she beat 2 pandemics.
She beat
the Spanish flu.
She beat everything.
She beat AIDS.
She beat
How did she not get AIDS, Sal?
Put her up against a grizzly right now. See what happens.
See what happens. Kane Tanaka versus the Grizzly. That's on the Patreon.
It actually sounds like a Mortal Kombat matchup.
Let me ask you.
Kane Tanaka versus Grizzly Bear.
Well, here's the simple question. What would you rather watch? Logan Paul Mayweather or Kane Tanaka versus the Grizzly?
Kane Tanaka versus everyone. You know how they have those t-shirts like Cleveland versus the world?
Yeah.
Or Detroit versus everybody.
Yeah.
Kane Tanaka versus everyone.
That's the merch.
I want that shirt. Kane Tanaka versus everyone.
We're going to do it.
Kane Tanaka should be like our mascot.
Yes.
Like the most resilient human being on the planet. Stands a test of time.
Yes.
Everybody bow down to Kane Tanaka.
Kane Tanaka. Are we going to get Kane Tanaka on the podcast or what?
Oh my God. Only on the Patreon.
Only on the page.
$1 million level.
When Kane Tanaka,
$1 million if you want to see us interview Kane Tanaka on the Patreon.
How about this? On the Patreon, and when we do lose Kane Tanaka, we will do a live stream of the funeral, just like we're going to do a live stream of the funeral for the fish.
That's right. Wow.
Only on Patreon.
Oh, my
wow.
God.
Now, what did she do? She said she had pancreatic cancer at 45. Oh, my God. The #1 death sentence of cancers, she had it at 45.
She also had colorectal cancer at 103 15 years ago.
15 years ago.
What
she
is
had paratyphoid fever.
What?
That killed Blackbeard.
Oh, my God. Wait, she would like to live to the age 120.
Okay.
I mean, come on, Kane. Don't push it.
Yeah, and obviously
crediting family,
Go ahead.
sleep, hope, eating well, and practicing mathematics, which I have actually heard keeps you sharp up top.
Mathematics?
Yes.
I'm very bad at math.
What does she eat every day that she's 100? That she's
Sush, got to be sush.
just sushi? Yeah, but what about the mercury?
I don't think I don't. Yeah, what is she? She's also adopted kids. Wow. The couple worked in the store selling shiruko and udon noodles. Udon noodles are very good.
She was alive before the car.
One of her kids got captured at the end of World War II.
Before flight. Right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember, but it's got to be before flight, 1903.
The Yankees hadn't won any championships yet.
They weren't even a team.
They were the Highlanders.
What?
Canada wasn't even a country.
Damn.
Or maybe they were.
She was 20 in the roaring 20s.
Yeah. That's perfect.
She's lived through multiple depressions.
Yeah. She was apparently, now.
Here you are complaining about seasonal allergies.
Yeah, complaining about seasonal allergies. And Kane Tanaka says, what? That's nothing.
Someone's got to be with her 24/7, no?
Got to be 24/7. I mean, look at just the sweetest. She's just such a sweet woman, looks like.
Wow.
She got the Guinness Book of World Records.
Now, is that a title you guys would really want to hold, oldest person alive?
You know what happens as you get older, too? Your tear ducts dry out. So she looked like she was getting emotional, but she won't produce tears. That's a true story. Your tear ducts dry out as you get older. Very old people, they can't cry. They just have no tear. They have the emotion is there in the brain, but the tear ducts are dried out.
Can I ask you a question? How do you know this? Where did you learn that fact? I never heard that in my entire life.
Now that you're questioning me on it, I could have made it up.
Okay.
Let's just see, though. Do tear ducts dry up when you get old? You know what, Sal? You've been carrying a lot of credit card balance. I could see it in your face. You've been carrying credit card balance, and I just want a way for you to let...
This is the face of a guy who's carrying large balances.
The credit card balance you carry, we could see it. We've been talking about it, and we said... He's got to find a way to get rid of that credit card balance, and we really had no answers. We talked. We had Tony Robbins come on.
Yes,
tried to talk to him. We went to your seminar.
Suze Orman.
We had the Dalai Lama himself.
Jim Cramer was on.
They all called, and
Warren Buffett was on.
They said he's carrying his credit card balance. Dalai Lama said I've never seen anybody carry credit card balance like that. And we were out of options, and then finally, epiphany happened. Upstart.com.
Upstart, yeah. Fast and easy way to pay off your debt with a personal loan, all online, whether it's paying off your credit cards or consolidating or funding personal expenses. A 5-minute online rate check, and you can see your rate up front for loans between 1 to 50K or 50K.
Yeah.
Right? You receive funds as fast as a business day after accepting a loan. Unlike other lenders, Upstart looks at more than just your credit score. They look at your income, your employment history. This means they can offer smarter rates with more trusted partners.
Which is what you need. Everybody needs a smart rate. I'm sick and tired of having these dumb rates, these low IQ rates. I need a smart rate, and Upstart.com helped me with that. Lower your monthly payments today when you go to Upstart.com/HeyBabe. That's Upstart.com/HeyBabe. Do not forget to use our URL to let them know we sent you, okay? We want to make sure Upstart knows that we're sending the Hey Babers there, the babes. So go to Upstart.com/HeyBabe and get the loan that you need today.
Loan amounts will be determined based on your credit, income, and certain other information provided in your loan application.
So that's not our fault. If you don't get approved for a loan, you need to get your life together.
That's right.
But if you want to take a chance at it, go to Upstart.com/HeyBabe. You know what? If you want to build a website, seriously, because I think building a website is so important and so crucial in this day and age. If you don't do anything other than Squarespace.com, I don't even know if I could be a friend, to be honest with you. If I found out that you were not using Squarespace to make the websites, I'd stop the podcast.
This might not even be something that people are familiar with, but if you want to start a business or sell merchandise, you need a website, you need to promote something, and you think that you have to hire someone to do it, and you have no basis of knowledge in the area, we have a solution. Squarespace is a dynamic, all-in-one platform that customers can do that. They can build websites, they can claim a domain name, sell stuff online, they can market your brand. You can do this by yourself affordably from your own home now with Squarespace. People, there was a time where I was like, imagine something like that existed. And it does.
And it does. My mother, she works in the tech business.
Yeah.
And she said to me,
She works on computers?
She works on computers. And she said to me, I'll help you build your website. I'll do it for free. I'm your mother. I said, listen, you stupid piece of shit.
Yeah.
I know I can
Who
do
does
it.
she thinks she
Squarespace.com. You tried to get one over on me, Mom.
Yeah.
You tried to,
She tried to assert dominance over you?
assert dominance.
She doesn't know about Squarespace?
Yeah,
You don't need
said,
her.
I said, listen, lady, why don't you just go make the pies
Yeah.
and take your granddaughter for a walk or two?
Yeah.
I'll build my own website with Squarespace.com.
That's right. You go tech off.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And you can go build your website at squarespace.com and get a sweet discount. All you got to do, go to squarespace.com/heybabe for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use the offer code HeyBabe to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. If my mother calls you looking to make a website, do not do it. She does not want you to know about Squarespace. She certainly doesn't want you to know about the discount. I'm telling you, if my mother...
She's trying to take Squarespace
If
out of
Mrs.
business.
Distefano calls your phone,
Yeah.
looking to make your website, you tell her, no, lady, I'm going to squarespace.com/heybabe. I'm getting 10% off. Your son says, yeah, older eyes produce fewer tears.
Wow. I think it's because you've seen so much shit that your emotions get hardened.
That's true,
And
too.
it's harder for you to be like, to give a shit.
Yeah.
What's the word for something like, you know how like there's a term for it where like Kleenex becomes synonymous with the word tissue? Like, give me a Kleenex or make a Xerox of this. Xerox is a company that makes copy machines.
Or
They're not a photocopy.
Or going postal. That only came out with Berkowitz.
Yeah.
What? Did you know that?
No, that's what that is?
Going postal, the term... Oh,
I thought you were making a joke.
No, the term he went postal, that came out after David Berkowitz, the son of Sam, because he was a postal worker.
He was a postal worker?
He worked for the post
I
office.
forgot about that.
Yeah.
The summer of the year I was born, I think.
1977?
6. Oh, the summer right after I was born. I was alive.
But he started
For
in
Burke.
76.
He
Well, you
started.
were born on America's bicentennial.
I'm a bicentennial babe.
Not many bicentennial babies left.
That's right. What?
Look at that. Oh, painting. Look at this. Want to go to a painting? The last painting we got from Tony Cassis. Thank you so much. The great oil painting. Now we have another painting that was sent to us by. I want to read this card.
We
to
have
you,
not
Sal.
seen it yet. We have not seen the painting
We have not
yet.
seen it yet, and we want.
Pimpstill.
This is from
Pimpsicle. Where
Steph.
are we at? Where are we at? Oh.
Let's do the
Well,
painting.
I love it, babe.
This is from Steph Traub 527 on Instagram.
Thank you, Steph. We love
Thank you,
you.
Steph Traub. Pimp, Chris, and Sal. I hope you like the painting. It was really fun to do. You guys literally are the tits, underlined. And I live for your podcast, parentheses, shout out Taste Buds and Chrissy Chaos.
Yes.
Keep being hilarious, not underlined, so I can piss my pants on my way to work every day. Start doing the Kegels. Here are some fun little gems I've learned from Hey Babe thus far. Elon Musk is a good time, Charlie. If I'm ever facing legal troubles, I'm hiring Sal as my lawyer.
Fair enough.
Never, underline, let Tony Distefano near my dog's toys.
Never.
Tony Distefano 100% needs his own show.
Agreed.
I am Sal with a vagina.
Fair enough. Let's throw that on a t-shirt.
That's going to be a t-shirt.
I am Sal with a vagina, or I am Chris with a vagina.
Or I am Sal with a penis.
With a penis. And I am Chris with a penis.
Right.
For those who think that we have vaginas.
Yes.
So for the guy who's like, I love those gals, they're like
Right.
me. And for the gals who are like, I love those guys like me, we have something for everybody.
Always show love for your favorite companies. Parentheses, shout out Saratoga Peanut Butter. Saratoga Peanut Butter spans all underlined podcasts. I may have Little League elbow. I may have sleep apnea. I may have hypochondria. Pimp's laugh gives me a hit of serotonin instantly. Never gift anyone a G-Star Raw gift card. The more I learn about Bitcoin, the more confused and opposed to it I am. And, underscore, I also fear for my life, parentheses, not dramatic. Invest in Parappa the Rapper. Not only can I wait to add to this list, but I also can't wait to vacation together and become best of friends. Seriously, you guys blow my balls off. And then she did an illustration of two testicles. And wrote her name, Steph Traub. And she also gave her cell phone number out, which is...
1-800-MATTRES.
So Pimp, if you could give us the painting. Let me just get one more blow.
Do you need a sharp utensil?
Let's see.
Can you do it with your hands?
I'm going to try to barehand it.
Let's do it. It looks like it's really done
I'm
well.
asking myself right now, what would Kane Tanaka do? Would she get utensils or would she
I think we
barehand it?
already know what Kane Tanaka would do.
She'd open it with her
She'd
freaking teeth.
stare out of it, and that stuff would drop right off of it. Kane Tanaka must have special powers.
Oh, yeah.
Kane Tanaka, if you're listening and watching, and we know that you are, We wish you another 118, babe.
At this point, does Kane Tanaka even get the vaccine, or she's like, why would I get the vaccine?
She is the vaccine.
She is the vaccine. By the way, today, and I will take a picture of it when I go back, but there's a store that just opened in Bay Ridge on Ridge Boulevard and 68th Street, 69th Street over there. And the guy, it's like a, I guess English isn't his first language, but he says, it's like snacks, cold beers, and then he wrote, he once write fruits and veggies, and he spelled it fruits and veggies. It's V-A-G.
You take a picture?
V-A-G-G-I-E-S, but I'm going to take a picture of it tomorrow. Fruits and veggies.
How cool is that her name's Kane? A female named Kane. And in 1903, like, oh, what's your sister's name? It's like, Kane, bitch. Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Is it Florence? Badass. No, it's Kane.
Yeah. What's your sister's name? Gertrude? No, Kane, bitch.
Wow.
Oh, my. That is a masterpiece.
Look at this.
Holy shit.
Steph
Holy shit. That's real. It's a real painting?
This is a real painting.
The detailing on that.
What do we think?
It looks like you. It looks like me.
This is a 10.
That is a 10 out of 10.
This is a 10 here.
Oh my God! Even the frame is beautiful.
Yes.
Look at that.
That is an unbelievable. Do you want look at the?
I mean, I want to hang this in the home.
The only issue is I ripped the back. Sorry about that.
I don't really know what it does.
You gave me a razor blade.
I don't know what it. I guess it just protects because when I touched it, it was the rear side of this. Right. So maybe it just has an extra layer of thin protection.
So what are we gonna do? Should we throw the "Hey Babe" sign right off the roof?
I mean.
Next episode we'll do that.
Yeah.
Okay, next step we'll do that. Shout out Steph Traub.
I might hang this just in my hall though.
I think we do a Hey Babe gallery.
Hey Babe Gallery. Hey Babe Gallery is a good idea.
That's nice.
Steph Traub 527 on IG. Thank you so much.
This is above and beyond. This actually.
I just farted on that sneeze.
You did it. You did?
I'm sorry.
This actually warms my heart. God damn it! It really does. Like this is something else here.
No, it's beautiful. We have beautiful,
We're
beautiful.
Only 27 episodes in,
and also
we
the
have
framing. The framing.
I mean, come on, guys. Like, what more motivation do we need to do this?
And this
damn thing? This is unbelievable.
27th episode. This is important because we don't want to be part of the 27 Club.
What is that?
Famous artists and musicians who have all died at 27.
Like Sam Cooke. You don't know who that is.
Amy Winehouse, Kurt Cobain, Jimi Hendrix.
33 or 27? It's
27. Janis Joplin.
All 27, right.
Yeah,
no,
sorry about that.
No.
Jesus died at 33.
33.
So the 27th episode is big. The 33rd episode's big.
How about this, babe? Kane Tanaka outlived Jesus by 4 times.
4 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It should be a thing where, like, the oldest person gets to rule.
Yeah.
So right at the Kane, Lucille's up. Unless Lucille takes a dip, then number 3's up. Can I ask you a question? What is the oldest person to, like, what's the oldest age that anyone's ever lived to? Taking guesses.
123.
That was going to be my guess,
French
too.
woman.
Ooh.
A French woman. I got that right.
Wow, Jean Clement.
122.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
That was just
guessing? I swear to God, that was just a guess.
Wow, you have a talent for guessing how old people lived and what their nationality was.
Oldest verified man ever, Jeromian Kimura, who lived to 116. Great names coming out of Japan.
Wow.
Jeromian.
122. 122. Once you get past what, like 90? So that's 32 years. Like when you're like 170, like I don't understand. Your day to day, you're 100 and let's just call it you're 115.
Okay.
And you've made it that far.
Right.
And you're still of sound mind and body.
Okay.
But you don't know when you're going to go. Honestly, it could be any second, right? You don't know if like something inside just breaks.
Yeah.
What's your outlook day to day? You rise for the day. Are you like, today could be my last day? I think a person that lives that long, I tell you what, I think they live... They somehow are genetically wired to not have stressful thoughts or be worriers. I'm a worrier. I'm probably going to go at like 65.
Right.
You know what I mean? God bless. No, please. I want to live forever.
Yeah.
Fame. I want to live forever. I'm going to
live forever.
Learn how to fly. But I think that's what it is. I think that they're just like Zen people.
I think that most likely, that's
not for me. Right
you probably have accepted death already, and you don't. It's not a fear. It's not a thing you even think about on a day-to-day basis. When it happens, it happens. surprising signs you'll live to 100. You have a relatively flat belly after menopause. So you have
Jury's
to
still out.
check when you get through menopause. Then we'll see.
When is that?
Usually for women, ends in their 50s, 40s, 50s.
Ends.
I think it begins. Menopause can happen in your 40s, or average is 51. Okay, let's go back to the other signs.
51. That's also your ideal woman.
Yes.
51.
Yes.
Shouldn't it be called like womenopause? Keep going.
Should be. You were a healthy weight teen. You like raspberries in your oatmeal.
What the talking about?
Do you like raspberries in your oatmeal?
I never had that in my life. This
You
is a
make
joke.
every calorie count, which we do.
You do.
My Fitness Pal.
Yep.
You skip cola.
Even diet.
You run for 40 minutes a day.
40 minutes a day for 100 years?
Yeah.
I'd rather die at 90 and just walk everywhere.
What happens after you turn 100? Look at that.
Do you get, does YouTube send you like a plaque?
Well, I told you what happened to my grandmother. I told you that story. Didn't I say
Yes,
this?
yes,
I
you
said
said
it already
this.
on Hey
Yeah.
Babe, where my grandmother turned 100. She got back to back. I said it already, but just to refresh, she got a card from President Ronald Reagan at the time on her 99th birthday,
yes.
and then she died in her sleep on her 100th birthday.
On the day of?
On the day, she lived 100 years on the dot.
What are the odds of that? What are the odds of that?
Yes.
It's got to be, what are the odds of that?
What are the odds?
It has to happen not that many times.
I mean, it's unbelievable. She died 100.
You told me that and I didn't remember it?
Yeah.
I feel like that's something I'd remember. That's
She died in
notable.
her sleep on her 100th birthday.
Today, only 0.0173 of Americans live to 100. Oh, that is
Wow. That's dismally low.
depressing. That's really depressing.
Dismally low.
So, 1/100th of a percentage point of people
It's not good.
live to, as reported in the article. Wow. Some families have a disproportionate number of people who live to 100. It could be in the genes.
Do you know that there's a disease out there? I forgot what it's called, but the way you die is because you can't sleep ever again. Your brain just won't go to sleep.
I've never heard of
And
that.
you decide, and it's like a very, 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 very rare condition, but that's how you die.
Never
Your
heard.
body is tired, but your brain will never let you sleep, and you never sleep again until you die, but your brain starts to then
How long could you go without sleep?
malfunction. I think it's only like a year. It starts to malfunction, and your body starts
A
to
year? I thought it was going to be like a week.
your body starts to wither away.
You can't not sleep for a year. It's impossible.
264 hours.
10 days. 12, 11 days.
No, but this Google disease
11 days.
that where you can't sleep or some shit. Google exactly that. Let's see. Yes. Fatal familial insomnia, FFI, is a rare genetic degenerative brain disorder characterized by an inability to sleep that may be initially mild but progressively worsens, leading to significant physical and mental deterioration.
Wow.
I watched a documentary on it once. It's terrifying because this girl, because it's familial, so that means it's only in the family, and the girl's father had it and grandfather had it, and they tested her live on the show to see if she had the gene, because then you know it would start to happen to you, and she didn't have the gene. But Did not. But they made it like a Maury Povich, like opening up the card, like
Right.
I was like, this is horrible.
This is horrible because what if they were like, you got it? Then everyone just like, oh, sorry. Like, how do you look her in the face?
Imagine they go. Imagine while you're watching the documentary, like oh, it's just gonna have this disease, and then they go, "You got it. This has been Hey Babe."
Don't be a fake, don't be a flake, don't run away from your feelings,